Hello! Today I'll be going over some tips and tricks to help your time in Crowfall go smoother. The first thing, how to orient yourself. When in the temple, you'll notice there is a sentinel in the middle. From the sentinel, there are doorways to each room in the temple. Through that doorway are the shops, the bank, and the crafting benches. This door has the gates for traveling. And then this doorway is the Tree of Life. There are a few things to do there, so we will check out the Tree of Life room first. On the right, there are faction flags. This is where you can change factions once you are level 25. If you are in a guild, you cannot change factions. At the pedestal by the Tree of Life, you can get a buff that makes bandages 5% better. Then on the left side, there's a shop that sells Respec and level up tones. If you have VIP, you can use the Respec and level up pedestals instead, which are here as well. Now, we will head into the room I showed you earlier that has the shopkeepers. As you enter, on the right side are all the crafting benches you will need. Now we will head across the way, and the shopkeepers over here sell the basic crafting supplies. Here you can buy quite a few of the lowest quality resources for use in crafting. They are best used to just speed up getting your crafting discs. We will head up the stairs here, and on the right, there will be disciplined shopkeepers, where you can buy your basic discs to get started. Under the stairs we just went up is the bank vault area. Simply go down the stairs. Your vault is shared between all of your characters. Now we will head over to this brazier here. Access this, and then you can move items and gold into it to gain experience points. This is what lore and sacrifice items are intended for. Just be careful, as you can only gain one level at a time, and if you go over on XP, well, it's just lost. Now let's go over some quick UI changes. In Options, UI, there is a chat profanity filter you can turn on and off as you need. There is also an option to exit cursor mode on movement that lets you disable menus closing when you move. So as you see here, if I move, my inventory closes. Personally, I do not like that. So I changed this in the UI options. Then when I move, my inventory stays open. The next thing I'll show you is how to see your frames per second and server information. Simply hit F10. Okay, now let's go over selling items. You can drag and drop, but that is slow, so you can right click instead. You'll notice you still have to hit OK to sell the items, and if you like that, great. But if you're in a hurry or you want to be more efficient, hold Control and right click to instantly sell the item. Real quick, let's go over the random gear vendor. This guy sells you expensive random gear that is low quality. You can find most of this gear in Skypoint and even better gear in the Dreggs. Save your money and head out to kill war tribes for gear. What are war tribes, you say? Well, they are NPCs that have the same races as players and can be found in their own groups and villages around the maps. Each war tribe can drop an item based on the class of the war tribe NPC. So assassins will drop leather and daggers, rangers will drop bows, and so on. Now, if you're in a group and you want to give items to another player, you can do so without trading. Simply drag the item from your inventory onto the name on the left side of the screen of the player you want to give the items to. This is a great way to put valuable items on an invis character that follows at a safe distance and runs with the loot the moment trouble appears. The next tip is about farming gear. There is a mode called Guild vs Guild, also known as the Dreggs. Here the loot rate is higher. This means you get more gold and better gear to drop. You can sometimes even get purple items to drop. Blue is a pretty common drop in Dreggs as well. The catch? Well, if you are killed, your entire inventory drops. Not what is equipped, just your inventory. While killing the war tribes on Dreggs, keep an eye out for the heralds. These guys look the same as the NPCs around them, but are super powerful, and if you start a fight with them before your group is ready, it could kill everyone. As you travel around the Dreggs, you may notice outposts with chests. These chests spawn periodically and will have items in them. If you do not own the outpost, you can go capture it and then loot the chest. These chests will usually have some okay gear and items in them. I say okay because while they're good, crafted items can be so much better. Another good thing about Dreggs is the end of campaign rewards. These are earned by completing missions. Winning the Dreggs will also grant extra export tokens so your guild can remove more items to save for the next campaign. If you have any new player tips, let us know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have an awesome day.